Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at New Orleans. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And looking at Memphis, they've been sinking on this list to start out the year. Not what they or really anyone else expected, but that's why you play the game.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. They've got John Morant. Jaren Jackson is out there with the bulldozer. Then it's Jordan. And it's Williams at the 2 guard. And for the TrailBlazers, the forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Davis is out there with Henderson. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open. Here we go.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up. So we should be in for a fun one.
Now, here's Grant. No good on the 3. Here's Madison, discarded by Davis. Now here's Williams. Morant outside. Back to Williams. Memphis moving that ball around. Davis with the double team. Kicks it out to Jordan. Clock at 4. And it's Portland with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies. And it's Vince Williams with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Outside, Avdia. Grant for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Grant getting more confident from deep.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Grant. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I like wings who can score inside. Grant showing that skill.
Jackson, a screen on Henderson. Morant kicks to Williams, and here is Jordan. And there's the whistle. That goes on Deni Avdia. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Henderson against Morant. Pass to Madison. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Well, Morant knows his teammates rely on him to find them. Terrific pass right there.
What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way, Stan, from the G League assistant there to NBA assistant and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
Here's Morant. The Blazers getting the bucket. Be on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. Second, the Grizzlies.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
A brief check now of the stats for Denny Abdia. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 13 points a game last season, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort, they can change the attitude of the team.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Memphis shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And the first one at the line is good. You can see, and coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Well, Stan, after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
Davis against Williams. Davis, the pass to Avdia. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Morant outside. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Davis. Pass to Madison. Jordan against Avdia. 14 feet away. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now, here's Grant. 5 points in the game. Back to Henderson. Picked off in midair. Here's Madison. Henderson defending. Madison, the pass to Jackson. And it goes down 2 points.
Showing some muscle on that finish. Jackson Jr. doesn't get thrown off balance easily.
And it's Madison with the rebound. Looking at the TrailBlazers, they took the last win in their last game against Los Angeles.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Chalk up 2 there. And here's Morant, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. They get a hand on it. Abdia, pass to Henderson. Over Jordan. And it's Madison with the rebound.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
A step back shot here. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Davis. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Davis has got his second bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. Of course, John Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Morant against Henderson. Kicks it out to Jordan. Clock at 6, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Morant. Last season, he played outstanding, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery. Davis looking for an opening. Grant with a screen on Williams. Jackson against Davis. Sweet move. And the layup is up and in. Davis has got 6.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Memphis. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Morant. To end the drought. No good on that one. Excellent defense there. From Henderson. The 3 from Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Henderson against Morant. Driving in. Good.
Yeah, Morant uses his incredible body control to work through that contact.
TrailBlazers leading by 7. Henderson passes to Davis. Grant with the ball. Williams picks him up. The 3. No good from Grant. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Morant. On the wing, Jackson. At the elbow, Williams. Now, here's Morant for 3. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And now it's just a 4-point TrailBlazer lead. Henderson against Morant. Wing shot on the way. No good from Grant.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Pass to Madison. Williams kicks to Jordan. Outside Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant finds Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Jordan outside. That 3 off the mark.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Henderson. It's rebounded by Memphis. The Bulldozers got 5 rebounds tonight. Morant with it. Now Henderson defending. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Take a look at the Bulldozer, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So Portland ends up going with the new group. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edey's checked in for the Bulldozer. Santi Aldama comes in for Jackson. Jackson, he's checked in for Jordan. And Marcus Smart has subbed in for Vince Williams. That's good from Morant. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
Pass to Murray. To the middle. Here's Klingon. Over Edey. Goes back up. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Morant outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Portland leading. Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Sharp. In the corner, Murray with it. Fires the three. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp, that time.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant with it. 8 points for him. Over Holiday. Outside for Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. TrailBlazers leading by 5. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Now Morant. Pass to Edey. Morant right side. Aldama finds Morant. 4 on the shot clock. Corner shot. Portland grabs the miss. Now here's Sharp. And Holiday has it in the corner. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Smart. And it's Smart with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And talk about a battle that just kept going on. It really is a good feeling bringing home a double overtime win.
Now here's Smart. He has yet to score. Pass to Edey. Wide open. Rebound by Murray.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Looking at some numbers for Marcus Smart, how he performed last season. Averaged 8 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Grizzlies trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morant against Holiday. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Morant just doing a nice job absorbing the hit there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the TrailBlazers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
No good on that one.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
And he's good on the second. TrailBlazers leading by 6. Outside Holiday. Pass to Klingon. Sharp with it. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. Aldama with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Edey. Jackson has the open look. Portland grabs the miss. Now here is Holiday. No scoring in this one. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Steps back. Pass to Kamare. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Kamare's got 5 now.
Yeah, just an instinctual pass by Holiday. The moment he saw the opening, he was moving the ball.
Here's Edey. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And it's blocked. Back to Jackson from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
3.
So it's Portland now. And the rejection by Jackson. And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
We've got Avdia. Henderson out there with Davis. Then there's Klingon, and it's Kamare in at the four-man position. They're the group that Portland TrailBlazers will start the second quarter with. And Portland has possession after Memphis gets the three. Henderson passes to Davis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. They trail by 3. Pass to Madison. Henderson against Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First team foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And here's Henderson. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Clippers.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Grant outside. And it's Madison with the rebound. The Bulldozers got his 6th rebound on the night. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Now here's Pippen. Pass to Wells. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Wells has got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis. The TrailBlazers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Now Henderson. Here's Grant. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, Henderson with it. Portland again missing. And here are the Grizzlies now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. He takes it in. Wells wide open. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Got a piece of it. Here's Henderson, and the wide-open shot from Avdia. Drills it from outside. Avdia's got 6.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Pippen. He's off on that one. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
The tray. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Pippen with it. Jackson, a screen on Henderson. Pippen, the pass to Jerome. 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That one good for 2. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Pippen, the pass to Jerome. Outside Jackson. Outside Pippen, looking to end the run. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Free throw good, Davis. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Now here's Pippen. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Davis. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Vince Williams is checked in for Wells. Now Pippen. Pass to Jackson. They need this one. It's hauled in by Thybulle.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Jackson. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Detroit.
And he was a menace on the defensive end in that one, just racking up the blocks.
Avdia against Jordan. Over Avdia. A shot by Jordan, no good. Portland leading by 7. Avdia finds Thybulle. Pass to Avdia. Portland moving the ball around.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And it's Jordan atop the key. Back to Pippen. Here is Williams. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Memphis, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Second team foul. Shooting for Memphis, Williams. 2 shots.
That's good from Williams. So he gets them both. Now here's Henderson. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Avdia. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Williams with the ball. Now Henderson defending. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The TrailBlazers making a switch here. Sharp's checked in.
Shaedon Sharpe.
Williams kicks to Pippen. Back to Williams. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the TrailBlazers. They've led by as much as 10. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies.
That's good from Morant. Murray's checked in for the TrailBlazers. Both free throws good from Morant. And here's Holiday. No scoring in this one. Pass to Thibault. Murray against Jackson. Down low, here's Sharp. Williams with the block. Morant with it. And stolen by Murray. And the official signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
The TrailBlazers making a switch here. Klingen's checked in. Jordan with the screen on Sharp. Williams inside. Defended by Thibault. Outside Jordan. Over Sharp. That one's in there. The TrailBlazer lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Jordan.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Now, here's Sharp. Trying to get something going. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
Here's Morant. Rebound by Murray. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the TrailBlazers. 3-point lead. Sharp, the pass to Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Holiday's fiery, tough to keep up with.
At the line for Portland, Drew Holiday.
Free throw good from Drew Holiday. The TrailBlazers making a switch here. Kamar is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Morant looking around. On the wing, Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, Jackson Jr. understands how to get to the line. Good at using his size to force defenders to compromise.
Grizzlies have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Both free throws good from Jackson.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And how about the numbers here for Drew Holiday? He had a strong showing last season. Last season, put up about 12 points per game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Again, the miss by the TrailBlazers.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Holiday against Morant. Jordan on the wing. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Detroit.
Yeah, and I thought he was locked in defensively. I think he had like 3 steals on the night.
It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And he knocks down the first one.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Vince Williams. Good on both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Holiday against Morant. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
1:56 left in the first half. Morant passes to Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Holiday against Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one's on Morant.
Well, Holiday's one of those guys they can ask a lot of, whether it's guarding the opponent's best player or orchestrating for his teammates.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
He hits the second from the line. There's 1:38 left now here in the second. Morant passes to Jordan. Now here's Smart. From the arc. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist from Smart. 14 points for Jordan.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Klingon. Basket good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Morant passes to Jordan. From downtown, kept alive, back to Morant. Outside, Smart. Off target from three-point range.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside, Holiday. Three-pointer. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Nice quick shot from Holiday. Not giving the defense time to react to him having the ball.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Aldama finds Smart. Memphis moving it around. Up top, Morant, guarded by Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. From the high post. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Kamara. Shoots. Off target with the open look. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. Danny Avdia. He's been the guy making things happen for the Portland TrailBlazers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies through the first 2 quarters. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody. Kenny always knew what the floor looked like.
Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game for Maverick.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Taking a look at the Grizzlies, we've got Vince Williams. Jackson is out there with Jordan. Then there's John Morant. And it's Madison in at the center, locking down the middle. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland TrailBlazers. Davis has the open look. Good on the three-point shot. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
They set the pick. Morant dishes to Jordan. Shoots over Avdia. Avdia with a defensive effort. Portland leading by 5. Grant surveying the D. Pass to Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Stan on the floor tonight, one of the best two-way players in the game, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he's become a knockdown three-point shooter, but he also does a great job of putting the ball on the floor, attacking the basket, and getting to the free throw line. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Morant passes to Madison. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. The TrailBlazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Henderson. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Henderson's got his first basket of the night.
Well, Henderson is a flashy player. He doesn't mind taking risks and trying to get creative.
Jordan left side. There's the triple. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Henderson with it. Grant outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 10.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Jackson, a screen on Henderson. Here's Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside. And Morant very high on that list.
And the free throw stats there, 6 of 8 shooting, so 75% so far. The first one falls. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Portland leading by 4. The 3 from Davis. Avdia kicks to Davis. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Jordan left side. Jackson finds Morant. Over to the wing. Here's Madison. Defended by Avdia. Williams with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Davis in the corner. Good on the triple. Davis has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the TrailBlazers.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Jordan. 19 points in the game. Outside Williams. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Putting that length and athleticism to use. Jackson rises up.
Up again. Tries yet again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Jordan. And the free throw, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Here's Jackson. And Davis pulls it down.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Got that one up quick. He's got 9.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Jackson from long range. That one, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Outside, Davis. For the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Madison. He's covered by Grant. No coverage that time. Jackson's got 7 points.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Grant, then for the Grizzlies. Wells comes in for Jackson. And it's Ty Jerome in for Morant. Henderson passes to Thybulle. And it's Madison with the rebound. The Bulldozers got rebound number 8 now on the night. Over to the left wing. Here's Jerome. Nothing on the board. The kick out to Williams. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Thybulle on the wing. Jackson against Avdia. Henderson outside. To the inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 14 rebounds.
Well, and this is what you love seeing from Scoot. A desire to involve teammates in pick and rolls.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Henderson. Pass to Davis. It's tipped. Tries again. And it's Thibault in the corner. Henderson outside. Here's Avdia. And here's Davis for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Jerome passes to Madison. Outside Williams. They set the screen. Pass to Jerome. Goes up from the top of the key. No good. Shot missing.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Now Thibault. Henderson right side. He lobs it up.
Henderson had great vision when he came into the league, and he's continued to build on that.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Jerome. Still without a basket. Madison the pass to Jerome. Here's Madison. Misses off the left iron. TrailBlazers leading by 8. It's Henderson on the wing. A steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Henderson passes to Avdia. Pass to Davis. Back to Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Williams with the ball. Here's Jerome. Out to the right wing. There's Jackson with the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there it is for him. Jackson's got 11 points.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Outside, Davis. There's the pick. Takes a 3. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the TrailBlazers lead by 8.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's Jerome. Still yet to score. Madison. And a miss there on the triple. Portland leading by 8. Pass to Henderson. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Here's Madison. Williams passes to Madison. Now Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Vince Williams with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Kamar is checked in. Walter comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Davis. And it's Holiday in for Scoot Henderson. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Edey's checked in for the Bulldozer. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And Smart subbed in for Williams. Back to Holiday for three. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Smart. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the TrailBlazers. Pass to Kamare. A three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. .114 left in the third. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Pippen's checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's Klingon. Pass to Sharp. Drills the three-pointer. And the TrailBlazers lead by 11.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pippen with a wide-open look. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Sharp against Smart. It's blocked. Now here's Jackson. Defense right on him. Taken away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Memphis.
Jordan's checked in for Memphis.
Number 23, Matt Jordan.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. 23 seconds left in the third. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Kamare. Pass to Sharp. Now here is Holiday. Takes the three. And so it's Portland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Grant. Shaden Sharp is out there with Holiday. Then there's Klingon, and it's Kamare in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. No good from Grant. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside, Smart. Now Morant. Jordan outside. Morant outside. Back to Jordan. Shoots the 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Sharp. Got a piece of it. Jordan outside. Pass to Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, Morant is just a force of nature. Exceedingly difficult to guard him without foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Portland. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Both free throws good from Morant. And it's the TrailBlazers with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Klingon. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Some solid defense from Grant. Portland leading by 6. Henderson looking it over. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Morant against Henderson. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by the TrailBlazers. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And the rejection by Jackson. Jordan inside. Working on Grant. Morant outside. Clock at 6. Shoots over Henderson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Yeah, look, Morant knows he can always find space for that jumper because defenders are always playing the drive.
Here's Kamare. Guarded by Jordan. Kamare misses. Here's Smart. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 2-point Portland lead.
What a sequence from Smart. Some of the plays he pulls off are just incredible.
Sharp finds Henderson. Back to Sharp. To the paint. And here's the upcoming schedule for the TrailBlazers. On Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for their matchup with the Nets, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Javier checked in for Portland. Davis comes in for Sharp. The Bulldozer, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Gigi Jackson comes in for Jordan. And the second free throw, good. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Smart. Outside Jackson. Pass to Morant. 6 to shoot. To tie it up. Rebound by the TrailBlazers. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. With Smart. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The TrailBlazers will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Davis for 3. And it's Madison with the rebound. The Bulldozers got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Henderson against Morant. Outside Jackson. Pass to Madison. Williams scanning the floor. 5 to shoot. Madison the pass to Morant. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Back to Grant. Some nice ball movement here by the TrailBlazers. And G.G. Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Davis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Now that's 17 points for Davis.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Williams kicks to Morant. Outside Jackson. Here's Madison. Jackson finds Jackson. And again, Memphis no good. TrailBlazers leading by 5. Davis in the corner. A 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Davis has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Williams dishes to Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Madison. Fires for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Henderson outside. Back to Davis, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive. Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's a 12-point TrailBlazer lead.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Portland.
TrailBlazers leading by 10. Pass to Grant. To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Morant. It's deflected. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Madison. Fires from deep. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Now here's Henderson. And it's Abdia off the drive. He gets that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 11-point game. Outside for Jackson. From outside, off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Abdia can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant left side. There's the screen. Outside Williams. Back to Morant. Stolen by Henderson. A finish. And then Henderson with the jam.
This is how relentless Henderson is. Once he gets the steal. He is going all the way.
And for Memphis, they're shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. The three from Morant. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Shoots. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for your TrailBlazers, sweep. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. And here's Jackson. Outside Jackson. Pass to Morant. Shoots over Henderson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Scoot Henderson.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Memphis making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Both free throws good from Morant. And here are the TrailBlazers now. Henderson with it. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 27.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Now Morant. Jordan finds Williams. Stolen by Grant. Davis, the pass to Avdia. And again, it's Portland converted.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
The Grizzlies shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Morant against Henderson. Pass to Williams. Outside Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Great D that time from Davis.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Henderson after Memphis gets the 3. Davis with it. Williams picks him up. Henderson against Jackson. Henderson attacking. Count it. Henderson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Outside, Jordan. There's the pick. This one for 3. And no good that time.
Yeah, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Henderson kicks to Grant. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Nice pass. It's good to see Grant getting others involved.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it.
Blocking foul called on Marcus Smart. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for 2, Davis.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Davis. And here are the Grizzlies now, trailing by 17. Henderson against Pippen. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter. In the corner, Smart with it. And it's off from three-point range. TrailBlazers leading by 17.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the TrailBlazers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Blazers getting the bucket. Pippen, the pass to Aldama. Pass to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. That one's not going to go. Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Avdia kicks to Henderson from outside the arc. Aldama with the rebound. Pippen down low. Henderson defending. Excellent defense there from Henderson. The TrailBlazers on offense. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Floats it up for Grant. Knocks it loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
Substitution on the court.
"17 seconds left in the fourth. Thibault finds Henderson. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Here's Aldama. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present our player of the game.